Yeah, here's Yazan Al-Arab on the ball. He plays it to Salem Al-Jalin. They're passing it back in their defense, looking for opportunities to create and get through the Pakistan defensive unit.
This is with Bara Mari now, who plays it aerially, tries to look for the striker, but that's defended well by Pakistan. They've kind of given it away over here, and that was a very, very dodgy tackle over there, which will result in a free kick in a very, very welcoming position for Jordan.
35 seconds in, Jordan has got an opportunity to hit it right at the goal from this free kick opportunity, right at the right outside the penalty box. Alamgir Ghazi with a rash tackle to say.
And I mean, I reckon the likes of Leo Messi would really relish that position to score from. And they do have the Jordanian Messi in their team, Musa Al-Tamari. He's the superstar in this particular fixture. Applies his trade at Montpellier in Ligue 1 in France, which I think is pretty much, the biggest billing superstar that has played in Pakistan thus far.
Thus far, yeah, for sure. He plays in, as you stated, Montpellier in France. He's one of the top goal scorers for Jordan. He was sensational in the AFC Asian Cup. And here he is.
And he's scored!
1 minute, 30 seconds.
What a goal, Musa Al-Tamari. He's done it, slotted in perfectly over there, and no worries at all for him.
1.5 minutes in, Musa Al-Tamari right into the top corner, 1-0 to Jordan, and it looks like it's going to be a long evening for Pakistan yet again.
Yes, I mean, that is as bad a start as Pakistan could have hoped for. And Jordan has basically come here and proven their credentials straight away and have basically informed Pakistan that, yes, we are the Asian Cup finalists and we're here to win all 3 points. Won't be taking anything less.
They won't be and they shouldn't be, because they're in the fight for the top 2 spots to get into the round 3. Saudi Arabia, who already have accumulated a lot of points. Then there's Tajikistan and Jordan, who are in fight for the 2nd spot. And this is a good opportunity for Jordan to get the goals on the goal sheet and get the 3 points here.
Yes, and I mean, could not have asked for a better start. Pakistan have been a bit, they've got their feathers unruffled early on, and 1-0 straight away. Not an ideal start, but hey, they've got some home crowd over here cheering them on. And if they can somehow, get a goal off a counter, maybe that's their best bet, Sad.
That has to be the best bet, because as I stated earlier, Stephen Constantine was saying that we're going to park the double-decker bus in front of the goal because Jordan, they're just too good with their aggressive pressing. So Pakistan needs to count on any mistakes that Jordan makes while pressing and hit them on the counterattack. That's going to be their best bet in this match.
Yeah, so far it's been all Jordan. They've been all over Pakistan, and Pakistan have barely seen any of the ball. Again, goes back to Yazan Al-Arab, and well, the centre mids over here are really making life difficult for Pakistan. They've actually found a winger
on the right flank, and it's going to be
nearly scored again over there. Pakistan, they're completely rattled right now, you'd have to say. The defensive, force is looking quite weak.
They have been rattled by this constant attack from the wings by Ehsan Haddad.
Yeah, that's the captain, by the way, Jordan's captain, Ehsan Haddad, who does apply his trade in Jordan. He plays for Al Faisali, a club in Jordan, and it's quite, a challenging sort of team to compete against for Pakistan, because it's definitely a level above Tajikistan, I'd say, and they lost 6-1 to Tajikistan. There's Ehsan Haddad again with the ball.
This time it's well defended by Isa Suleiman Rao. Marhyat clears, and here's Adil Yunus on the counter-attack.
That might be a good opportunity for Pakistan to seize, but, the defenders do really, really well over there for Jordan. Back to Yazid Abu Layla, who passes it to Yazan Al-Arab. And now it's been played to Salem Al-Jalin. Back to Yazan Al-Arab, and the defenders kind of both, or all three of them, in fact, Bara Mari now played amongst each other. Bara Mari has gone for another aerial ball. He's done that twice now,
He's
sir.
done that twice,
Ooh.
exploiting the left-hand spot of Pakistan. Here's Shaikh Dos, who's going to play it long this time, and Adil Yunus is on the run. But it's an easy claim for Yazid Abu Layla.
Good attempt, though, I would say, from Pakistan, and I feel like aerial balls is
the way to go for Pakistan.
and
at
is
this
what
moment.
we're going to be seeing from them a lot, because you mentioned earlier that Stefan Constantine, he said that they'll be parking a double-decker bus in front of Jordan. Well, there's been some leakage already.
There's been some leakage. As you can say, Pakistan is playing with a pretty high line. If he wants to put on a double-decker bus, as he stated, they're playing with a pretty high line, as we can see. Abdullah Iqbal is the furthest of the lot, and here comes Ehsan Al Haddad once again. And it's a corner for Jordan.
I expect both Ehsan Haddad and Mahmood Al Mardi, both the wing backs, to kind of bombard Pakistan from both flanks. And that's something that Pakistan's defenders really will have to keep an eye out for, because that is exactly where Tajikistan kind of had the upper hand versus Pakistan.
Yeah, on that day, if I remember correctly, Omar Bayev ran the show for Tajikistan, and he was feeding off the wingers. They exploited Junaid Shah was on the left-hand side, and they exploited the right wing back as well.
In an attacking position once again, Jordan, but it's defended well by Pakistan. And just a bit scrappy, but they've managed to clear that, Pakistan. So good work over there.
That's a clearance. That's Alamgir Ghazi. Pakistan gets one free kick to their name.
It's pretty much the first event for Pakistan in this game. They've won this free kick, and maybe they can set themselves up with a set piece over here. Do they have apart from Abdullah Iqbal, who could be potential header takers in this team?
Isa Suleiman, he has a great goal scoring record. He used to play for under 19 England team. He scored in the Euro Championships, under 19 Euro Championships, and he's currently plying his trade in Azerbaijan with Sumkayet FC in the first tier. He scored a couple of goals in the recent weeks, one through a header, one through a brilliant shot in the goal. So he's one of the goal threats that Pakistan possesses.
So 5 goals and 2 assists for Isa Suleiman for Sumkayet in Azerbaijan. And you mentioned his time as an under-19 player for England. It was 2017. Hold that thought though, because Jordan are in an attacking position over here, and that is a penalty.
That is given as a penalty to Jordan. Rao Marhayat with the tackle.
Very, very poor work by Pakistan. They're complaining a bit out there, the Pakistani defenders, but such is the norm in football. And Jordan have just been absolutely relentless, haven't given them any breathing space. So we're just trying to confirm over here whether or not it is a penalty, and it does definitely seem like it. Yep.
Yes, it is given as a penalty. Rao Marhayat on Ali Ulwan. If I'm not wrong, that was, was it Mahmood Al Mardi who was...
Not sure who was tackled over there, but Ali Ulwan is definitely the one who's going to be taking this penalty. And he applies his trade for Al Khor in Qatar's second tier. And here he could definitely put Jordan ahead by 2-0 in no time. And he slots it in. Bottom left corner, Noor Al Rawabde. Actually, he has something to say as well. Lifts his shirt, and Yusuf Butt has been defeated in goal. Quite a composed take, and Yusuf Butt simply could not, react in time or even guess the side properly.
It was more of a problem of the side. He couldn't guess it probably. I wouldn't be here without you. Love you, mom. Is the message shown by the number 9 Ali Ulwan.
It was Ali Ulwan, in fact. Apologies for the earlier error. And Jordan are 2-0 up already. Last time Pakistan played in the stadium, they lost 6-1. So they'll be hoping that it doesn't get worse this time around.
I mean, they should look to defend a bit better and get the two defense and midfield line a bit closer together, because this looks like it could be a long, long day for Pakistan out here.
Yeah, definitely. Just on Isa Suleiman, once again, we were talking about him before Jordan managed to score that goal. You mentioned his under-19 days. He was a regular in England's under-19 team. Even captained them in one game against the Faroe Islands. And here's a long throw by Pakistan.
As Alamgir Ghazi getting in there. Abdul Samad Arshad with a strike. That goes over the bar. Yeah, but some some respite for Pakistan out here. They got a chance at the goal.
Just a bit of daylight between that shot by Samad and the crossbar, but at least it's an attempt, albeit not on target. But Pakistan should take some confidence from that. So back on Isa Suleiman then. Hope I'll get to finish my story this time around, or we have another attack. But yeah, so basically back in 2017, he played the entire Euro Championship, under-19 Euro Championship for England. And England won that tournament, and he scored the first goal in the final via a header. So those are pretty strong credentials, as strong credentials as you could possibly hope for in this Pakistan team.
For sure, here's Jordan out with the ball at Yazan Al Arab. He passes it to Salem Al Ajalin, and who's looking for a through ball. Passes it back. Now, Jordan can do this all day long. They're one of the best aggressive pressers in the continent.
And
They
there's
have
a long ball by Noor Al Rawabda, and he finds the winger, or wing back Ehsan Haddad. Jordan are playing the ball really comfortably over here, and oh, there's a slip. Ooh, interesting.
Salem Al Ajalin with the ball. He passes it back to number 8, Noor Al Rawabda. Here's Yazan Al Arab, who plays it out to Bara Mare.
Baramari has played a few aerial balls already. Let's see if he tries that again.
He does exploit that left-hand spot once
work
again.
there to find Ehsan Haddad, and ooh, very nearly a third goal for Jordan. Boy, are they absolutely rampant today.
Pakistan looks like some places off Jordan. That's shown by the ranking. Pakistan is ranked 195. They're ranked 70th in the world now after their exploits in the AFC Asian Cup. But the gulf between the two sides looks much larger than that at this moment in time.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, if the first 10 odd minutes of this game have suggested anything, it's that Jordan are clear favorites in this game. And you can expect them to score a lot more goals if they continue this same kind of form. So, troubled periods in the game for Pakistan. Very troubling. Yusuf Butt over here takes a punt down the ground, a long ball, which is generally the way Pakistan attack. And again, they fail to find the striker. Oh! Well,
that was a close call.
Well clear delivery by Yazid Abu Layla in goal for Jordan.
Pakistan have a good position at the throw-in over here. So
yeah, I mean, they might opt for another long throw once again. Maybe try to get or seek the head of Abdullah Iqbal or Isa Suleiman. Maybe that's their best bet right now.
Set piece could be the way to go for Pakistan. Here's Faridullah, who tries. Yazan Al Arab clears. Here's Rais Nabi.
Takes a shot over there, Rais Nabi, but is denied. Pakistan still in attack though, which is promising. And once again, Jordan have they've eliminated the threat quite easily once again. Yazan Al Arab once again plays the ball to Bara Mari, and the defenders have played the ball amongst each other very well for Jordan.
Yeah, that's been their template to go for in this match for so far. They're playing it through the flanks, long ball through the flanks to exploit that gap between the right back and the centre back position, and they've been successful in doing that. Faridullah was calling for a foul over there, but that wasn't given by the ref. He deemed it.
Noor Al Rawabda is distributing the ball now.
Here's Musa Al Tamari now.
Finds Musa Al Tamari, who plays the ball to captain Ehsan Haddad. Once again, crosses it in. And
Atul Samad Arshad with the clearance. Here's Rais Nabi with the ball now. And Alamgir Ghazi looks to be injured at the moment. He's
lost the ball though, Rais Nabi, but luckily for him, that blemish doesn't cost Pakistan once more. Alamgir Ghazi is still on the ground. They haven't stopped play just yet.
Is that Alamgir Ghazi? Because I'm not sure. They've thrown it out of play. No, I can see Alamgir Ghazi is on the field. Someone else is injured down, Behram.
Yeah. You can't get
that's Mohammed Saddam, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, that's a bit of a worry.
No, Mohammed Saddam. That's Shaikh Dost. Shaikh Dost is down injured. Physios are in.
Shaikh Dost is also someone who missed the last couple of games.
Yeah, he missed the last game due to suspension against Tajikistan. he has some good news on his football front because he's playing for Abu Muslim FC in Afghanistan now. So at least he's getting some competitive fixture because, as you all know, Pakistan does not have a football league in the country. So the players have to ply their trade in other countries.
Yeah, that is extremely unfortunate. I mean, if I'm not wrong, Saad, out of all of the nations that are associated with FIFA, Pakistan is the only one with no league. I mean, even the Maldives have a league.
Yeah, every country in the world that is associated with FIFA has a league, except for Pakistan, which hasn't been able to hold a league for the past 3-4 years, which has hampered their progress, which has hampered the progress of the players. That there is no doubt about that.
And I mean, if you're not playing regular club football, your match fitness can possibly be at that level where you can compete, in a World Cup qualifier. But then again, the fact that Pakistan, against all these odds and in the face of all this adversity, have made it thus far, that's definitely worth some praise. And now,
Adil Yunus with the ball on the right hand side, he's done pretty well out there.
it's been defended supremely over here by Salim Al Jalin, and now we have Nur Al Rawabda, who is attacking Pakistan, makes some space over here, and has now found Nizar Al Rajdan,
who plays it out on the right hand side once again. Here's Ehsan Haddad.
And that's been the template for them as well, right? They've always gone to Ehsan Haddad to kind of, cross it in from that right flank. Alamgir Ghazi.
Alamgir Ghazi with a brilliant turn and a wonderful ball out on the left hand side to Faridullah, who's going to use all his skill in the world and pass it back to Alamgir Ghazi.
That's Rais Nabi, I believe.
That's Alamgir Ghazi.
Oh, right. My apologies. And now, back with Jordan.
Here's Yusuf Butt, who heads it out, playing his sweeper-keeper role. Plays it out to Rao Hayat, who plays it out of play and a throw into Jordan.
Very important or crucial clearance over there by Yusuf Butt. And 16 minutes onwards, we do have Jordan completely dominated Pakistan in this fixture. They are 2-0 up. And with 74 more minutes to go, one can only hope that Pakistan can put on a show over here for the supporters, who actually have now turned up in some decent numbers.
They have been here for the past few minutes. Now they're filling up the stands, and they're here to see Pakistan players play football, right? So at the end of the day, what they want is for the players to show fight.
Exactly, and a bit of an unnecessary foul over there by Pakistan. That'll give the ball once again to Jordan, who, give back possession to Pakistan quite quickly over there. So Yusuf Butt will have the ball again.
Yusuf Butt taking his time to take the goal kick. I think that's the plan from Pakistan now. Do as much damage control as you can.
Yusuf Butt will have to channel his inner Petr Cech over here if he is to play those long balls, and hopefully Pakistan's version of Didier Drogba can kind of slot it in.
That's the Chelsea fan in you, right?
Well, I mean, if they said they wanted to park a double-decker, that's
the perfect Jose Mourinho template, right?
Absolutely.
Here's Mohammad Saddam on the left back spot.
They've lost the ball quite casually on a fair few occasions already. A very good sliding tackle over there by Alamgir Ghazi, but in fact it has been given a foul.
It has been given as a foul. He got a knock on his head too, Alamgir Ghazi, while tackling for that.
Yeah, he's rubbing that part of his head, the back of his head, and hopefully it's nothing too serious. Of course, head injuries should never be taken lightly, but he's on his feet, back on his feet, so looks good to go.
So Jordan here, who've completely dominated their first 18 minutes of the match, they lead by 2-0 and have another opportunity via a set piece from the halfway line. I think they're going to play it a bit casual and save their energy because Pakistan has to travel to Jordan in 4 days' time as well. So 26th March, the return leg of this tie will be played in Jordan.
Interesting. And I mean, we have to also consider the fact that a fair few of these players might be fasting since it's the month of Ramzan, and both of these countries are predominantly Muslim. So, there's every chance that these players are already kind of struggling under those circumstances.
Yeah, and that is one of the main reasons that we do not see a full house in Jinnah Stadium today. Spectators here in a few stands, but as we remember, the last time the official attendance for Pakistan versus Tajikistan game was 23,000. We do not see that many spectators here, and it's the month of Ramzan, and the game is played in the day, so that might be the reason.
There are also no lights at the stadium, so they can't possibly host the game at night, even if they wanted to, which is a bit unfortunate, you'd have to say.
It is a bit unfortunate, but there have been assurances by the relevant authorities that lights will be installed before the Saudi Arabia game in June. So here's Pakistan with a long ball.
That's Yusuf Butt once again trying to find one of Pakistan's strikers with that, long ball and kind of came outside the goal as well to get some more area covered. And once again, Pakistan have a throw in on the left-hand side of the field. It's going to be a long throw. Let's see if, one of those Pakistan footballers can head it in.
There's Mohammad Saddam with the long throw. Shaikh Dost puts it on, flicks it on. Here's Yazid, who plays it on to Yazan Al-Namath. That was Yazan Al-Namath.
Yazan Al-Namath has been a regular goal scorer for Jordan, alongside Musa Al-Tamari. And
that was brilliant from Adil Yunus. He plays it out to Abdul Samad Arshad, who plays it on to Adil Yunus, but that is well defended by Yazan Al-Arab, showing all of his experience and just putting it out of play. That's brilliant.
Yazan Al-Arab does ply his trade, is a centre-back for Muaidar in Malaysia, and he's a proper unit, isn't he? And he's, at the centre of that three-pronged centre-back pairing. And he's the one who is constantly distributing the ball to both of his, colleagues on both the left and right-hand side.
He's been playing it really smart. He plays it short to his fellow centre backs, and then he gets it back, and then he plays a long diagonal ball out to.
Back with Yazan Al-Arab now, and this time he goes for a long ball. Looks for Ihsan Haddad on the right flank, but it's defended very successfully by Pakistan, headed away. Throw in for Jordan. This time it comes to
Musa
Al-Tamari, and he is supposedly the Jordanian Messi. Musa Al-Tamari, as I mentioned earlier, does play for Montpellier in Ligue 1 in France. And for those of you who don't know, that's a team that won the French League all the way back when Olivier Giroud used to play for them. And currently they are, I believe, 13th or 14th in the Ligue 1 table.
Yeah, they're 14th in the table, and Montpellier, Olivier Giroud won them the title after